oath. And as soon as the oath is over, remember to take a bow and then take your seats. I repeat, the mobile phones, please keep them in silent mode and avoid your photographs. That is something which we are really looking for cooperation on that end. This announcement is for the award winners, the medalists. They are seated in the front. Once again, repeating, all of you will be following the sequence in which you're seated. Your names will be called. Please walk up to the stage, take those steps on my left, alight here, receive your award, and leave from this and go towards the seat on the right itself. Don't go in the alley to take the seat where you are already. And that sequence should be followed by the remaining awardees as well. Thank you so much. In case anybody requires any immediate help, please reach out to the staff and the volunteers. They are all available here for your service.
जब राणा टीचर से बात करोगे ना तो यहाँ से अपने आप को अनम्यूट और वीडियो कर देना, ठीक है ना। ये दोनों इसको वीडियो को अनम्यूट और इसको अनम्यूट कर देगा। जब बात हो जाए तो इन दोनों को म्यूट कर दीजिएगा।
Request those standing behind, please do not move around. Everyone who's standing behind, please do not move around. The academic procession will soon enter the venue. Please remain on one side, on the left side of the stage. I once again request, do not keep moving around. I can see a lot of movements behind. I request everyone moving in the back of the left side, please remain seated. Students, please take your seats immediately. Stop the movement immediately. Just a little while from now, the eminent chief guest and the academic procession will be entering the venue. It's a big day for all of us. The 2 years have not been easy, so I'm sure you all are very anxious for this special moment. All the parents, congratulations to all of you. And we're almost ready to begin and celebrate your day. Very good evening. I can now see the academic procession about to enter the venue. May I request everyone at the venue to kindly rise and remain standing till all the members of the academic procession have taken their seats. Please remain standing, everybody. We're waiting for the academic procession to settle down in the front rows. May I request all present to join in the rendering of our national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, Honorable Governor of Kerala, and other dignitaries to please join in the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. For an auspicious start to today's function, let us invoke the blessings of the Goddess of Learning with the rendering of the Saraswati Vandana by the Nightingale Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar ji, who recently left this world for her heavenly abode. Thank you, sirs. I now request you to please take your seats on the dais. Everybody may now resume their seats. Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Dr. Ajit Ranade, Member, Board of Governors, BIMTECH, Dr. A. Chaturvedi, Director, BIMTECH, Shri Alok Gupta, Member, Board of Governors, BIMTECH, Dr. Anupam Verma, Deputy Director, Dr. A. Sahai, Dean Research, Professor K. K. Sinha, Dean Executive Education, Dr. K. C. Arora, Registrar, Dr. Abhijit Chattaraj, Dean, Student Welfare and Support Services, faculty members, BIMTEChians past and present, eminent guests, parents, ladies and gentlemen, we feel honored, enthused and inspired by your gracious presence here this fine evening on the occasion of BIMTEC's 34th Annual Convocation 2022 for the batch 2020-22. To all of you, Swagatam, Khushamadid, and welcome. Convocation is a cusp of time when flooding memories from the past and abounding hope for the future converge. So on this special day, a special welcome to the marvelous and go-getter batch of 2020-22. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed fortunate to have with us as the chief guest for the Convocation 2022, a visionary, a thought leader, a public personality whose commitment and zeal to make this society a better place for all is exemplary. It is my privilege to introduce our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, to all the attendees of the convocation. Having received education from Jamia Millia School and Aligarh Muslim University, Shri Khan began his political career as president of Aligarh Muslim University Students' Union. After holding several ministerial responsibilities and portfolios, including energy and civil aviation, agriculture, industry and company affairs, and home affairs, he was appointed as the governor of Kerala in 2019. An avid reader and a writer at heart, Shri Khan is the author of an insightful book, Text and Context, Quran and Contemporary Challenges, which was published in 2010. He's also associated with various think tanks. Known for his low profile and people-friendly image, the towering Indian politician has devoted his last 2 decades in the study of Vedic literature. A scholar of both Sanskrit and Urdu himself, he urges institutions to embrace digitally enabled education in the right earnest and exploit the possibilities of the new normal in the post-pandemic era. We are privileged to greet our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, Honorable Governor of Kerala, the BIMTECH way. May I request Dr. Chaturvedi, Director BIMTECH, to present floral greetings to the Chief Guest. May I now request Dr. Chaturvedi, Director and Member, Board of Governors, BIMTECH, to please deliver the welcome address.
Distinguished chief guest of today's function, Shri Arif Mohammed Khan Sahib, Honorable Governor of Kerala, members of the Board of Governors, Dr. Ajit Ranade, Shri Alok Gupta. Dr. Ranade is joining from Pune, where he is the Vice Chancellor of Gokhale Institute of Economics and Politics. My faculty colleagues, students and parents, distinguished guest members of the media, academic world, ladies and gentlemen. The Convocation Day is a landmark event in the life of passing out scholars of any institution. Arguably, it is a day of hope, fulfillment, and a day when a student's corporate journey commences. On such a day, the chief guest who addresses the students adorns the mantle of a mentor who guides, enlightens, and molds the outlook of the young men and women dipping their toes into the waters of corporate life for the first time in most cases. We are indeed very fortunate that we have Shri Arif Mohammed Khan Sahib, Honorable Governor of Kerala, who has decades of distinguished public service behind him to perform this role and inspire our students. One thing is very unique about him. He is one of the very rare kind of politician in our country who has always taken risk and who could take bold and courageous decision about our polity, which has changed the contours of Indian politics in 80s and 90s. We had started our journey, sir, in 1988 from New Delhi, and shifted to the Greater Noida campus in 2004. In the year 2013, we opened our second campus at Bhubaneswar, which has become a state-private university since 2016. Because of the scholastic abilities of our students and complete dedication of the faculty, we have notched up a respectable position in the management education firmament, which we have been constantly trying to improve upon. More than 7,800 of our alumni have been contributing their best to the progress and growth of India's primary, secondary, and tertiary sector. I am very happy that the president of the Global Alumni Association of BIMTECH is on the dais, Mr. Alok Gupta. Hearty welcome. Sir, it is our great good fortune to have your gracious presence in our midst today. On behalf of the Board of Governors, BIMTECH, our students, faculty, and staff of BIMTECH, I would like to express how indebted we are for your gracious presence here today. Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Anupam Verma, Deputy Director, BIMTECH, to start the convocation proceedings.
I request the Director and Member Board of Governors to declare the annual convocation 2022 open for the batch 2022.
On behalf of the Chairperson, Board of Governors, BIMTECH, I declare the convocation 2022 for the batch 2022 open. Give a big applause to this beginning.
It gives me immense pleasure to introduce Dr. Ajit Ranade, who's our esteemed member, Board of Governors, BIMTECH, since 2012. Dr. Ranade is currently Vice Chancellor, Gokhale Institute of Politics and Economics, Pune, which was founded in 1930. With professional degrees from IIT Bombay and IIM Ahmedabad, Dr. Ranade went on to pursue a doctoral degree in economics from Brown University, USA. Prior to his current portfolio, he had been President and Chief Economist, Aditya Birla Group. He's also a member of the Economic Policy Council of the CII and a member of the National Executive Committee of FICCI. He's the Government of India's nominee on the Governing Board of Economic Research Institute for ASEAN. Please put your hands together as I now invite Dr. Ajit Ranade to deliver his introductory remarks.
I just want to be sure that I can be heard. Hello, can you hear me? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am delighted and privileged to be part of this convocation. Our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Arif Mohammad Khan, Director of BIMTECH, Dr. Chaturvedi, my esteemed colleagues on the Board of Governors of BIMTECH, faculty of BIMTECH, staff, and especially students today who are the limelight, who are in the limelight, their parents and guests, distinguished guests. It's an absolute delight and a privilege for me to be part of this ceremony today. Sorry that I'm not there in person, but I could almost feel the vibrations as the great celebration and the proceedings. So my heartiest congratulations to all of you, the outgoing batch. And I also want to thank upfront right away for all the hard work that has gone into this wonderful celebration today, I guess, which is after a long time we are assembling in person after this gap of the pandemic. So my thanks and congratulations to all the organizers from the Institute, from the student side, from the staff side. I just would like to share a few thoughts, and my remarks will be brief. I want to first of all tell the students that this is their day, this is their big day, and this is their celebration. Some of us who speak on convocation occasion may occasionally slip into, and please forgive me, thoda sa उपदेश देते हैं, advice. So I might give a bit of advice to you, but please, take it a little bit seriously, not with a pinch of salt. But this is your day to celebrate. And as Dr. Chaturvedi said, you are actually entering into, perhaps for many of you, your first job. So the thrill of actually being in the workforce, earning your own, based on your own talent and skills, that's a wonderful, wonderful journey to begin. Please remember to buy a little gift, small gift from your first paycheck for your parents or your well-wishers or your friends. So don't forget to buy that little gift. I want to tell you that I just want to tell you about two sets of things. One is about the economic outlook in the world that you're about to enter in the workforce. And secondly, about a few tips from my side, what will be useful, I think, in the days ahead. So number one is that economic outlook can be very, very confusing right now. Unfortunately, because of the Ukraine war situation, things are going topsy-turvy. Who could have imagined that the United States of America would have a higher inflation than India? Who could have imagined that? I just saw on one of the television programs, the senior official of China scolding a senior official from the US government or USA, asking them to show more respect to India. China is trying to defend India. The Chinese officials are trying to say, please show more respect to India. They're showing friendship to India. Who could have imagined? Number three, who could have imagined that a company which has a profit of just 1 crore has more value than several other companies which have thousands of crores? An example, Nykaa, which is actually more valuable in the stock market today than compared to all the companies whose products they sell on their e-commerce site. So these can be very confusing times. Who can imagine that we talk about simultaneous shortage of talent, but there is shortage of jobs. So we are concerned about job growth, but we are also concerned about talent crunch. So some of these are very confusing signals, but I think in my mind, in the days ahead, look out for these 4 mega trends. As you enter the workforce, as you enter the economy, look out for these 4 mega trends. Number one is more formalization. The Indian economy is transiting from less formal to more formal. That is less informal. So you will see that in terms of job opportunities. You see that already. In this year, our GST collection, our income tax collection, our toll tax collection, all of it is going up because of more formalization of the economy. That is one trend which is going to continue in the years ahead. And that is something which is actually going to benefit you because you are entering the formal part of the economy. Second big trend, urbanization. I don't need to tell you that. The whole world became more than 50% urban in 2015. But India is today still at around 32%. So we are going to see very rapid urbanization, and that has implications for opportunities, especially in the services sector. There's opportunities for growth of cities, of seeing things like smart cities. We are seeing rapid development of urban infrastructure, whether it is metros or whether it is huge arenas for convention centers or for recreation, for education, everything. So that's the second mega trend. Third, digitization. We are going to see the digital footprint of the economy expanding. Today, perhaps only 10% of India's economy has a digital footprint. What I mean is, if you capture that part of GDP which comes out of digital processes, that is expanding very rapidly. Digital is not only for finance and banking and insurance. Digital is also for entertainment and education, for medicine. It is also there in e-governance, the government itself, the interface. So digitization is a very, very strong trend. It pre-existed during the pandemic, but it has accelerated. The very fact that I'm able to join you through our digital means, it shows how much we have come in terms of accepting. This digitization also is going to change certain assumptions we make. For example, the assumptions about work patterns, the assumptions about working from home, the assumptions about flexibility of work. So digitization is the third trend. And the fourth trend is decarbonization. That is the whole trend of climate change, renewable energy, the growth of solar and wind, the imposition of regulation on companies to reduce their coal consumption, coal-fired power consumption, the huge incentives given for even household solar at home, and the electric vehicles on the road, everything. This is the whole trend towards decarbonization. India has made a pledge in Paris that we are going to have 100,000 megawatts of solar energy, but we are actually going to probably exceed that. And right from the top, right from the Prime Minister down, everybody is committed to decarbonization. Even the introduction of ethanol in vehicles, or there are many examples you'll see it. So these are also areas of opportunities for you. So let me repeat, the four trends that I see are more formalization of the economy, rapid urbanization, third is digitization, and fourth is decarbonization. So the areas that you will work in will all be affected positively because you're entering the workforce and all your sectors are going to be affected positively. Even if you are in a small company, digitization means your services will be from the cloud. Your accounts, payroll, marketing, sales processes, even audit processes, everything is more and more going to be digital. And then, of course, not to forget this whole revolution of blockchain. I'm not talking only about speculation in crypto assets or cryptocurrencies, but also blockchain technology, which is going to just revolutionize the way we do contracts, the way we do business. So these are the four. And then let me now step back and give you other four tips from my own corporate life, from my own working life, the values that have helped me. I call them TRIP. TRIP. So T for teamwork, R for respect, I for integrity, and P for professionalism. So let me say what that means. Respect at the workplace means we have to, whatever may be your persuasion, whatever caste you may come from, whatever religion you may be Hindu or Muslim or Christian, you may be rich or poor, but when at the workplace, mutual respect is a very important value. We respect each other because we are working for the same company or we are in the workplace. So R is for respect. I said TRIP, so that R is for respect. I is for integrity. That is self-evident. I don't need to explain. Integrity is honesty, transparency, being open, doing nothing that you want to hide. That is, it's an absolute foundational value. P is for professionalism, that we are all professionals when we come to work. So we treat each other as professionals. We don't bring our prejudices when we work together. When I say R for respect, I also meant that suppose you disagree. You can disagree with your colleague, but you don't have to become disagreeable. And T is for teamwork. That is, nobody can win unless the team wins. This is true in cricket. I know that the great Sachin Tendulkar had so many innings, but in the Wisden long list, the greatest innings are those where the team won. So teamwork is important. You win when the team wins. And so you have to work as a team. You have to actually, not everybody can contribute the same way, but if you have, if you have a narrow view, then you will only focus on your own career or your own benefit. But if it doesn't benefit the team, ultimately that doesn't work. So let me repeat, the four values that I have found helpful in my own work career is focus on teamwork, focus on respect, focus on integrity, and focus on professionalism. So with that, I want to once again congratulate you. It's a great, great occasion. By the way, we are on the second day of Navratri. India is such a wonderful, complex, and diverse country. This is a week when the Hindus, those who observe, religiously, they observe a fast. This is also the holy month of Ramzan, where the Muslims observe a fast. And this is also a period of the Lent. which is the period of month before Good Friday and Easter Sunday, when Christians observe a fast. So look at it. The fasting is, in different forms in different communities. This is a great example of unity in our own diversity. So when I said about teamwork and respect, I think those values are very much in tune with our own experience as Indians. So I want to congratulate all of you. It's a wonderful, wonderful occasion. You are the star of the day. Congratulations. And you are from now today onwards, not only going to be a great professional entering the workforce, but we are going to be proud of you as alumni, and you will be our ambassadors in the corporate world. So thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, sir, for your remarkable address. There cannot be a better lesson to the budding managers than your words of wisdom. Thank you once again. We at BIMTECH constantly endeavor to scale new heights and achieve new milestones. So to present a kaleidoscope of events and achievements of the academic year 2021-22, I would now request our director, Dr. Chaturvedi, to please present the BIMTECH's annual progress report. Over to you, sir.
सबसे पहले मैं ग्रेजुएटिंग बैच को अपना हार्दिक अभिनंदन व्यक्त करना चाहता हूं. I want to salute you to the batch of 2022 who have proved during last 2 years they have won all the obstacles created by global pandemic and proved their mettle to the world. और आपने प्रूव किया, 1000 आंधियां आए, 100 तूफान उठे, वो फूल खिल के रहेंगे जो खिलने वाले हैं. आज आपके फूलों का खिलने का दिन है. I am going to present a very short, very brief overview of the progress your institute has achieved during last year or the 2 years tenure when you were studied here. First of all, I would like to tell you that your institute has been declared by AICTE regulator 2 years back when you joined the one of the 4 category 1 institutions in the whole country. You should be always proud of. It has been ranked among private B schools between 6th and 13th by leading media magazines and ranking. The batch profile which we have found in your batch, 38% female students and 62% male students, and we could place 99% students till date. In 108 companies, 108 बहुत शुभ होता है, 108 कंपनियों में हमारे स्टूडेंट्स गए, उनके लोगो आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं. Sector wise, I think most of the students have joined banking, financial services, consultancy, FMCG and IT and ITES sectors, and companies also came from these sectors. Here you can see the chief guest who inaugurated your junior batch on August 2nd, Mr. C.P. Gurnani, CEO of Tech Mahindra, and we have very eminent guest on our 34th Foundation Day on October 2nd, 2021, Dr. Rajiv Gowda, who has been a professor in IIM Bangalore, and we have also held 2 convocation programs which were pending, and because of COVID we could not hold. The 32nd was held on February 11th. The chief guest was Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Ganeshi Lal, and 33rd was held on February 12th, 2022, and the chief guest was Mr. Bhargav Dasgupta, CEO of SDFC Life Insurance Company. Our faculty development activities continued, and during the COVID time we have been working very hard for imparting online methods for our teachers and students, and we have been sending our faculty to various programs held in Harvard, in IIMs, and various places for getting training about the latest trends in management education. We have been working a lot for CSR and sustainability. This is your institute is one of the few B schools in our country which has joined PRME, United Nations Charter, in 2008, and our two NGOs are working tirelessly to help the poor people from slums and villages. And during the COVID, our institute joined hands with the district administration and NGOs for providing medical support and also food for the migrant labor who were returning from Delhi to UP and Bihar. And you can see that alumni is also very important activity at our institute. They are involved in all kinds of academic, extracurricular and curricular activities. And we have been doing a lot activities online among the alumni. You can see the list of activities which have been organized by the alumni cell headed by Dr. Gagan Katiyar, and we have chapters almost in all big cities of our country and also outside India at Dubai, London and USA, Canada, and also we are working very closely with the industry. Our Center for Research is deeply involved in conducting PhD programs, which is called Fellow Program in our parlance, and more than 40 people are doing, males and females are doing Fellow Program, which is approved by the AICTE. This you can see Dr. Harbir Singh, who is helping many big hospitals of the country, and he has done a PhD on the medical industry, how to improve the services in medical industry. His thesis has been adjust the best. An award is being given to him in the name of Dr. Jagdish Bharat Padma Vibhushan Dr. Jagdish Seth Best Thesis Award today by the hands of the chief guest. Big applause to Dr. Harbir Singh. Probably he may be here. And we have been providing a lot of support to research endeavors by organizing various conferences. You can see here Doctoral Consortium and Research Conference, and we are also organizing international conference on management cases. We are giving 1 million rupees award to the faculty of B schools in memory of our founder, Mr. B.K. Birla, for the 3 awards, 5 lakhs, 3 lakhs, and 2 lakhs. And our students are going abroad and they join various B schools in the world. You can see their achievements here listed here. And we have also started a new club for improving the competitive performance of our students. Our Center for Management Development, headed by Dr. Professor K.K. Sinha has been doing a lot. During last 10 years, we have organized 36 HR roundtable conferences and addressed more than 10,000 HR professionals in the country. The books, 4 books have been published. You can see the titles authored by Professor Sinha, Professor Day, and now my presentation ends here. Thank you. Lastly, I would like to give a very short advice in a Urdu couplet. Our chief guest is a great scholar of Urdu and Sanskrit, so I am using that advantage. तो आपको मेरा जो कहना है वो ये है कि परों को खोल, मैं आपको पंछी की तरह देखता हूँ, उड़ने वाले पंछी, और परों को खोल, जमाना उड़ान देखता है। आज आपको परों को खोल कर आसमान में उड़ने का दिन है। परों को खोल, जमाना उड़ान देखता है। जमीन पर बैठ के क्या आसमान देखता है, और मिला है हुनर तो हुनर की हिफाजत कर, संभल कर चल तुझे सारा जहान देखता है। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. May I now request the Director and Member Board of Governors, BIMTECH, the Deputy Director and the Registrar to kindly initiate the Diploma Award ceremony.
Sir, I present to you 321 candidates in person for postgraduate diploma in management, PGDM, PGDM Insurance Business Management, PGDM Retail Management, and PGDM International Business 2 years full-time programs whose names are set out in the list and will be read out by the registrar. These scholars have been examined and found worthy of the award of diploma. They may be awarded the diploma.
I will now read out the names, roll number wise, of diploma recipients of the postgraduate diploma in management PGDM, PGDM insurance business management, PGDM retail management, and PGDM international business. All 4 programs are 2-year full-time programs. After the announcement of the names of diploma recipients of all the 4 programs are completed, all the diploma recipients will please rise from their seats. I first read out the names of diploma recipients of PGDM batch 2020-22. First being Akansha Singhal, Akash Saroha, Aryan Jain, Ayush Garg, Aditya Agrawal, Aditya Saxena, Adyasha Mishra, Aishwarya Chaudhary, Akansha Verma, Akash Agrawal, Akash Pandey, Amal G. Varghese, Aman Agrawal, roll number 20 DM023, Bigadera 2. Next is Aman Agrawal, 20 DM024. Amar Jain, Murtaja Ambawala, Amit Kumar Hudda, Anand Vijay Soni, Ananya Pandey, Aniket Khandelwal, Anurag Thakur, Anushri Sarkar, Aparna Sharma, Apurva Mathur, Apurv Tandon, Arnab Acharji, Arshiraj Tiotia, Arushi Kohli, Arvind Mohan, Aryaman Nair, Ashif Ali, Avinash Kukla, Ayushi Bansal, Ayushi Garg. Again there are 2. First is roll number 20 DM055, Ayushi Garg 20 DM056. Barkha Bhanu Patak, Bhavani Stuti, Bodhi Satvadas, Chetan Sharma, Chirag Jaswal, Chitransh, Deepak Kulwal, Dipanshi Pandey, Dipanshu Bansal, Dipanshu Pal Singh, Diksha Gupta, Disha Bhatia, Divyanshu Singh, Ekansh Gupta, Gargi Mangal, Gaurav Thakur, Gaurangi Agarwal, G. Sai Dinesh, Harshit Jindal, Himanshu Talmale, Ishita Diwan, Ishita Kumar, Itika Vashisht, Jagdish Prasad Sinha, Jax Kalmakal, Jayant Narbar, Joydeep Chakravarti, Joydeep Kaur, Juhi Srivastava, Kamakshi Kaushik, Kanika Khandelwal, Kanishka Singh, Karan Kishore, Kartik Garg, Kartike Chauhan, Kishan Kumar, Krishan Kapoor, Kunal Jain, Kunik Gupta, Kushagra Gaur, Lakshya Sharma, Lakshya Yadav, Chinna Reddy, Mahima Agrawal, Manish Jindal, Mansi Jain, Manoj Nangia, Manvi Bolia, Mohammad Ayaz Qureshi, Mihir Manchanda, Mitushi Gupta, Mohammad Suhail Lodhi, Mohan Nihal, Mohammad Mahir Sheikh, Mohit Singla, Marinal Mukund, Mukul Kumar Gupta, Muskan Sharma, Nandana K, Neha Virmani, Nandini Saraf, Nehal Chug, Nehal Jain. Again 2 Nehal Jain. First is roll number DM 136, second is Nehal Jain, DM 137. Nimisha Agrawal, Nishita Arora, Ojashvi Bhattacharji, Paridhi Garg, Paridhi Malik, Parth Samaria, Piyush Hirwani, Prachi Singh, Pranav Kumar Seni, Pranav Verma, Prashant Nigam, Prerna Rawat, Prerna Agrawal. Priya Tukral, Priyam Verma, Sharat R, Sachin Kaushik, Radha Gupta, Raghav Khandelwal, Raju, Rashi Arora, Ridhima Singh, Rishabh Kumar Das, ऋषभ नारंग, रितिका सिक्का, रिया मलिक, रोहन अग्रवाल, रूपल भार्गव, गोविंद एस, साक्षी वार्ष्णे, सम्यक जैन, संगीत खंडेलवाल, सत्यम बंसल, सौम्या जैन, सौरभ दुबे, शगुन, शशांक ध्रुव, शौर्या राजपूत, शिफाली सतीजा, शिवा चौधरी, शिवम शर्मा, शिवांगी गुप्ता, श्रिया मुखर्जी, श्रेनिक जैन, श्रेया सिंह, श्री वृद्धि जायसवाल, श्रुता कासलीवाल, श्रुति अग्रवाल, शुभम गुप्ता, शुभम त्यागी, श्वेता चौहान, सिद्धार्थ वर्मा, सिद्ध कपूर, स्मृति हेमराज, स्मृति अग्रवाल, स्निग्धो सुमन पॉल, सौम्या मुखर्जी, श्रीहरि देवदास, सृष्टि पुरी, शुभदीप गुहा, सुहेल लारजू, सुमंत कुमार, सुरभि दक्ष, स्वाति सुरेखा, तन्वी बत्रा, तरन्नुम अरोरा, तुषार, उत्कर्ष अग्रवाल, उत्कर्ष मिश्रा, उत्कर्ष सिंह, उत्कर्ष सिंगल, उत्सव महाजन, उत्सव पालीवाल, वी सौमित रेड्डी, वैभव अरोरा, वैशाली अग्रवाल, वर्णिका मदान, विभोर कौल, विक्की परमार, विदिशा वर्मा, विकास टागर, विंजामुरी श्वेता, विशाल खुराना, वृंदा महेश्वरी, विल्सन वी शाजी, यमन मित्तल, यश पंचाल, याशी अग्रवाल. Still more to come. यश वर्धन गहलोत, मयंक जसवाल, अभिषेक वर्मा, हर्ष रघुवंशी, तान्या जैन, सभ्य बजाज, हर्षा नाम्बियार, अन्वेश राजन, हरजसप्रीत सिंह, राशि गौतम जैन, राहुल पृथी, अश्मिता मनी, तेजा बैरोजू, अभिषेक पाटिल, आदर्श कुमार अग्रवाल, अदिति मित्तल, प्रणव भारती, रजत रस्तोगी, श्रेयांश साबू, अर्णव महाजन, अवनीश भूटानी, स्वास्ति जैन, विशाल पंडिता, आयुष्मान सिंह, मोहित कुमार जैन, being the last of this PGDM batch. Now I read out the names of diploma recipients of PGDM Insurance Business Management batch 2020-22. First being Abhay Mishra, Akansha Mishra, Shiva Alishala, Aman Patni, Angel Batra, Anukriti Khare, Aswin C. Prakash, Avdesh Punj, Ayush Jain, Bhumika Varchne, Chandana Shivani, Disha Gupta, Divas Sharma, Himanshu Singh, Ishita Singh, Karan Tyagi, L. Sandeep Chaudhary, Mayank Kumar, Mohammad Jishan, Monica Punia, Monica Singh, Venkat Chetan, N. Niharika, Nimisha Kesarwani, Nisha Pandey, Nupur Munje, Radhika, Rajat Gupta, Sania Shaheen, Shagun Patak, Shambhavi, Surya Pratap Singh, Tushar, Dhanvij, Udit Arora, and last Vasu Gupta. Now I read out the names of diploma recipients of PGDM Retail Management Batch 2020-22. Akansha Nagar, Akshay Gore, Anshul Singh, Arjun S, Ashi Garg, Ayush Meherwal, Chitrakshi Gupta, Dinesh Khichar, Disha Gupta, Himanshu Gupta, Himanshu Srivastava, Ishpreet Singh, Kanika Rajput, Komal Sharma, Kriti Mahendru, Latika Gupta, Madhuri Konda, Mehak Chandana, Nilay Ranjan, Pratyush Anand, Priyanjita Jain, Rajdeep Kaur, Rohan Sharma, Rohit Singh Kushwaha, और वेंकट शरद कुमार, शंखब्रत चौधरी, शुभांगी स्निग्धा, तारू चौरसिया, शुभम दीक्षित, यशपाल यादव, क्षितिज गोयल, सुरभि मिश्रा, नीरव जैन, last being Parth Singhal of this batch, this program. Now I read out the names of diploma recipients of PGDM International Business Batch 2020-22. First being Abhinyu Dheer, Abhishek Ranjan Thakur, Abhi Tomar, Anika Agrawal, Ashi Mittal, Avantika Vashisht, Bhargavi Padi, Bhavya Kalada, Harsh Kandelwal, Himanshu Singh, Inchara M, Jigar Joshi, Neha Kanyal, Nikita Dua, Nisha Sharma, Palvi Narula, Akash Patil, Prateek Jha, Preksha Sharma, Rudrajit Chakravarti, Rupesh Bajaj, Sanjana Carpenter, Shatakshi Srivastava, Shivam Bist, Shivans Mehrotra, Shubhi Srivastava, Sneha Garg, Somya Bhandari, Suraj Singh, Swapnil Arya, Vaishali Chhabda, Vidisha Goyal, Vishal Chaudhary, Yuvraj, Abhinav Kesri, A4 more to come, Kunal Pant, Mugdha Kumar, Shriyam Gupta, Shivam Singh Yadav, Tanisha Agrawal, Shreya Bhatia, Divyam Tyagi, Divya Malhotra, and last being Shikha Singh. Now I request the diploma recipients of all the 4 programs whose names have been announced to please arise from your seats and keep standing till the exhortation by the director to the awardees is over. Please rise from your seats.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the member of the Board of Governors of the Birla Institute of Management Technology, I admit you to the postgraduate diploma in management, PGDM Insurance Business Management, PGDM Retail Management, and PGDM International Business, 2 years full-time programs, and charge you to prove worthy of the diploma in your life and works.
The candidates of all 4 programs may please now resume their seats.
Sir, I request you to admit and award diplomas in absentia to the candidates of batch 2020-22 who have completed their diploma program successfully but could not attend the convocation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the member of the Board of Governors of Birla Institute of Management Technology, I admit those students who are qualified but are absent from this function to the PGDM Insurance Business Management, PGDM Retail Management, and PGDM International Business, 2 years full-time programs in absentia, and charge them to prove worthy of the diploma in their lives and works.
Director Sir, I present the records pertaining to the candidates who have been conferred their diplomas in this convocation for your signature as member Board of Governors on behalf of Chairperson Board of Governors BIMTECH. Thank you, sir, for your signatures. Now I would request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award medals to the students who have achieved academic excellence or all-round excellence in various programs during the academic session 2020-22. I request the Chief Guest and all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly come in front of their seats for the medal award ceremony. I am pleased to invite the medal awardees to come to the dais and receive their certificates and medals from our chief guest as their names are announced. Please reach the dais from the right-hand side, stairs and allied from the opposite side. Gold medal for securing first position in academics in Postgraduate Diploma in Management Program, PGDM, is awarded to Sangeet Khandelwal. Please proceed. The next gold medal for securing first position in academics in PGDM Insurance Business Management Program is awarded to Disha Gupta. Please proceed. Gold medal for securing first position in academics in PGDM Retail Management Program is awarded to Rashi Kaul. But the medal recipient has not been able to be present during this event. Next gold medal for securing first position in academics in PGDM International Business Program is awarded to Tamim Nazir, but the medal recipient has not been able to be present during this event. A special medal for securing first position in the marketing specialization stream is awarded to Kunal Pant of PGDM IB program. Special medal for securing first position in the operations specialization stream is awarded to Rishabh Adarsh of PGDM program. Please proceed to dais. The next special medal for securing first position in the finance specialization stream is awarded to Tamim Nazir of PGDM IB program, but he has not been able to be present here. Special medal for securing first position in the HR specialization stream is awarded to Ishita Diwan of PGDM program. Please proceed to dais. Dr. C.B. Gupta Memorial Medal, instituted in memory of BIMTECH's founder, director, late C.B. Gupta, for all-round best performance among male students is awarded to Pranav Bharti of PGDM program. Shrimati Yashoda Jaju Memorial Medal, instituted in memory of late Yashoda Jaju, who was very close to the BIMTECH family, for all-round best performance among female students is awarded to Muskan Sharma of PGDM program. Each year, BIMTECH confers two special awards, Dr. Jagdish N. Sheth Award of Rs 50,000 for Best PhD Thesis and Shrimati Madhuri J. Sheth Award of Rs 25,000 each to a female student topper of PGDM program and PGDM International Business Program each. Awards have been instituted jointly by BIMTECH with Padam Bhushan Dr. Jagdish Sheth, Professor Emeritus of Marketing at Emory University Business School, USA. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest to confer these awards to the recipients whose names will be read out now. The awardees are now invited to come to the dais to receive their certificates and the cash award from our chief guest. Dr. Jagdish and Sheth Award for Best PhD Thesis is awarded to Dr. Harbir Singh. Shrimati Madhuri J. Sheth Award to a female topper of PGDM program 2022 batch is awarded to Akansha Singhal. Please proceed to the dais. The other award, Shrimati Madhuri J. Sheth Award to a female topper of PGDM International Business Program 2020-22 batch is awarded to Vaishali Chhabda. Please proceed. Dr. Sarla Birla Best Chiraiya Award has been instituted by BIMTECH Foundation in 2018 in the memory of late Sarla Birla, co-founder of BIMTECH. Under the Chiraiya project, 150 village females have undergone life skills training. This award is conferred on a person who has made use of the life skills training in real life situations to show exceptional performance and initiative. Award carries a cash prize of Rs 10,000 and a certificate. This year the award goes to Ms. Meena Chaudhary. Now I request the chief guest and all the dignitaries to kindly take their seats on the dais. All scholars from all programs who have been conferred their diplomas may now please rise in their seats to take a pledge of ethical conduct to be administered by Dean Academics. May I request Dr. Anupam Verma, Dean Academics, to kindly administer the pledge.
As the class of 2022 moves on from being BIMTECH students to becoming BIMTECH alumni, we hope that they will continue to live by the credo of their alma mater, excellence with values in their personal and professional lives. All diploma recipients are requested to join me in taking the pledge of ethical conduct. I shall first read it, and you will repeat it after me. Please take out the script of the pledge given to you in your folder at the time of registration. Let us now proceed with the pledge. Please take out the pledge. So I'll read it now, and you will repeat it after me. We solemnly pledge to conduct our business, occupation, social and personal dealings in such a way that it would create value responsibly and ethically so as to contribute to the common good of all stakeholders without causing any harm or damage to the environment and the society at large. All diploma recipients may now resume their seats. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
It is a matter of privilege to have amidst us Shri Arif Mohammad Khan, Honorable Governor of Kerala, as our chief guest for convocation for the batch 2020-22. Please put your hands together as I now invite our esteemed chief guest to deliver the 34th convocation address.
I think it would be helpful if we remove this.
Oh, yes.
After.
That's okay. It'll take
time. Dr. H. Chaturvedi, Director, Birla Institute of Management and Technology, Dr. Ajit Ranade, Member, Board of Governors, Dr. Alok Gupta, Member, BOG, Dr. Anupam Verma, Deputy Director and Dean Academics, Dr. K.C. Arora, Registrar, Dr. A. Sahai, Dean Research, Dr. Abhijit Chaturaj, Dean SWSS, members of the Governing Council and other authorities, deans of various faculties, esteemed teachers, parents, graduates, and fellow students. Good evening to all of you. I am indeed grateful to Dr. Chaturvedi and my good friend Dr. Jagdish Shettigar, who has kept reminding me about this date. I'm grateful to you for this opportunity to be here, join in the celebration of the attainments of the batch of 2022. And first, I would like to extend my hearty congratulations to all students who have qualified to receive their degrees today. This day marks the beginning of a new phase in your life. I would also like to extend congratulations to those who have won gold medals and awards today. It is your day, and I'm sure you must have made preparations to celebrate it appropriately. And the convocation experience is equally thrilling for the parents whose children have graduated. Behind every student's achievements lie the hard work, inspiration, and blessings they have received from their parents. My heartfelt congratulations to the justifiable proud parents who have come here to witness the accomplishments of their brilliant wards. For the new graduates, it is a happy ending to the normal college routine of attending lectures and book holding. It is a moment of transition to a new activity, as some of you may decide to pursue academics and take education forward, while others may decide to go for other options like entrepreneurship or join some other business. All of you are fortunate to have been groomed by a leading institution which earnestly seeks to ingrain ethics, sustainability, and inclusive growth in all its academic and other activities. This is also the moment to remember with gratitude late Shri B.K. Birla and Shrimati Sarla Birla of the famous Birla family, who had associated with Mahatma Gandhi and made significant contribution during our freedom struggle. The couple had envisioned that this institute would produce not just qualified graduates who would be equipped with skill and competence to contribute in the building of the nation, but simultaneously they will cultivate a sense of values which would ennoble their lives. Our youth has to be ambitious, but a sense of values would never allow you to adopt unscrupulous methods to pursue the ambition. Instead, it would make you to live for an ideal or a goal which you consider is greater than yourself. We must always remember that those who are learned, very well educated, and have also acquired excellence in their chosen field, but they do not possess a sense of compassion and empathy, they run the risk of being demoniac. They will be characterized with intellectual arrogance, spiritual crassness, and coldness of the heart. Saksharo vipri tatve rakshaso bhavati dhurvam. A sense of compassion for others is one quality that lifts humanity above the level of brutes. Our former president, Dr. Radhakrishnan, has written that a sense of compassion is absolute necessity for a civilized existence. And he says that to a woman, passion comes naturally. But for a man, he has to make conscious efforts to cultivate this attribute. A sense of values would ensure that man's thoughts and feelings are not silted up. And such a person will have his own inner possessions, which belong to her or him alone, his holy shrine, which he or she has won for herself. A sense of values in the Indian traditional context means to be aware, to know that every being is potentially divine. And when we appreciate our own holy being, it would develop a chastity of mind and spirit that would never allow anyone to approach another sanctuary without inner trembling. There is a beautiful Brihadaranyaka Upanishad dialogue where a question is asked, what is the essence of good life? And exactly at the time when this question was asked, there was thunder from the skies. And the Rishi responded, have you received the answer? The disciple said, you have not spoken anything so far. He said, no, it has come from the skies itself. Da, da, da. First da, he said, is dam. Damas, self-restraint, indriya nigrah, to keep yourself under control and not allow your senses to drive you, your desires to drive you. Second is dan. Dan means not charity. Dan means to share the blessings which you have with others, particularly those who are less endowed than you. And third is, he said the third da is daya, compassion, where you share the pain and grief of the others. And the Upanishad says that these are the three basic essential principles to be followed if you want to live a good life. Da 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 iti damiyat datta dayadhuam. It is important to remember that the distinctive mark of India is that our culture is the culture of knowledge and wisdom. And every new generation has the sacred duty to preserve it and to promote it. It is to highlight this great tradition that Dr. Birjendra Das Seal, a classmate of Swami Vivekananda and a former Vice Chancellor of Mysore University, he coined a significant phrase: India is ever aging but never old. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore declared in ringing words, he said, I love India, not because I cultivate the idolatry of geography, not because I have had the good fortune to be born in her soil, but because she has saved through tumultuous times the living words that have issued from the illuminated consciousness of her children. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Shantam Shivam Advaitam. Truth is Brahma. Wisdom is Brahma. Infinite is Brahma. Peace is Brahma. Goodness is Brahma. And the unity of all beings, integration, feeling the pain of the other, sharing your things with other, that is Brahma. Thus, we have come to know that what India truly seeks is not a peace which is in negation or in some mechanical adjustment, but that which is in Shivam, in goodness, which is in Advaitam, in the truth of perfect union or integration. Since I had mentioned about today being a moment of transition in your life, as you are going to enter the worldly life, which in Indian tradition is described as Grihastha Ashram, it would be appropriate if I draw your attention to the ancient prescription about this stage of life. Brahma nishtho Grihastha syat tattva gyan prayana yad yad karma pirkirvida tad brahmani samarpayet. The householder, and remember that the Indian tradition attaches great significance, much greater significance to the Grihastha ashram than any other ashram. Why? Because all other ashrams are sustained by the Grihastha ashram. So what is prescribed is that the householder, those who have entered into the family life or worldly life, this person shall have his life established in, you can use any of the earlier adjectives which I had used, truth, peace, and all of them together in Brahma, and this person shall pursue the deeper truth of all things, and in all activities of life dedicate his works to the eternal being. What does it mean? It means that whatever you do as a grihastha, as a family man, in your worldly life, it should be done with the spirit, as if you are making an offering in your place of worship. Same sincerity, same truthfulness, same consciousness. There you do not indulge in double dealing. You know that even if I say something wrong, the deity to whom I am addressing shall know everything. So with the same spirit, you have to dedicate all your actions in the same manner. In my speech, I have not talked about the management and technology, because I know that each one of you knows much more than me on the subject. Therefore, I don't want to waste your time. I could have lifted things from here and there and would have spoken, but that will be only a waste of time. You know much more than that. Therefore, having been very impressed by after knowing your motto, excellence with values, this is very important. So I thought that I will just talk about the other aspect. But one point I would like to underline is that to help students to earn a living is one of the functions of the education. Arth kari cha vidya. And your institution, the report which your director has read out, it shows that your institution is performing this duty in a highly satisfactory manner. But we must never forget that education is about much more than artha. Education must be seen as a means by which the youth is trained to serve the cause of social, economic, and moral improvement in the society. Over the years, Birla Institute of Management and Technology has positioned itself as a credible institution offering innovative postgraduate programs in business management in streams such as general management, international business, retail management, and insurance business management. Besides, the institute facilitates doctoral research and runs fellow programs in management. It is commendable that all 4 PGDM programs of the BIMTECH have won the accreditation by National Board of Accreditation, that the National Assessment and Accreditation Council has granted this institute an A+ grade. Speaks volumes about the quality of education imparted here. As I said earlier, ever since its inception, BIMTECH has been guided by its motto, excellence with values. As young professionals ready to take up managerial positions or to lead enterprises, the graduates of BIMTECH need to internalize the essence of this motto as a lodestar in their lives and in their professions. More than the motto of your institution, the terms excellence and value constitute a philosophy which would guide, I hope it will guide your future endeavors. Once somebody who was going to address a convocation sought advice from Dr. Radhakrishnan as to what advice he should give to young graduates. Dr. Radhakrishnan said that I have not been able to find a better convocation address than the line which was taught to Kaurav and Pandav princes on the day when their education started. And that was Satyam Vad Dharmam Char. Speak truth and act right. Merely speaking truth is not going to serve the purpose. You can build your credibility, which will go a long way to build your reputation. When people see you doing what you talk about, and there is a great lesson in it. With that, I would give my best wishes to the graduates, and I hope that your knowledge would make you to pay heed to those who themselves did not receive education, but they have contributed in making us access the education. It is true that it is your parents who pay the fee, but the infrastructure which is provided by the society, it also includes those who themselves never had access to education. So Swami Vivekananda has said it. These are not my words. He says that it is the duty of those who have been educated to pay heed to those. If they have not been able to receive education, at least we must ensure that their children must receive education, and every child in India must have access to quality education. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Jai Hind. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful address. May I now request the Director and Member Board of Governors, BIMTECH, to announce the conclusion of BIMTECH's Annual Convocation 2022 for the batch 2020-22.
I declare the convocation 2022 concluded for the batch 2020-22.
May I now request Dr. Chaturvedi to please present a memento to our chief guest as a token of our respect and gratitude to him. We are honored to present a wall hanging of zari work created by women weavers of Aligarh, the place where our honorable chief guest has received his higher education at AMU. Thank you, sir. BIMTECH has been honored by your gracious presence this evening. Thank you so much. May I now request Dean Academics, Dr. Anupam Verma, to please propose a vote of thanks.
Our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Arif Muhammad Khan, Guest of honor, Dr. Ajit Ranade, Shri Alok Gupta, Member, Board of Governors, BIMTECH, our Director, Dr. H. Chaturvedi, distinguished guests, diploma recipients, parents, alumni, fellow faculty colleagues, members of the media, officials, and dear students. As we come to the end of this ceremony, it is my privilege to extend a vote of thanks to everyone who has made the event such a success. We are indeed very fortunate and privileged to have amongst us here today Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Arif Mohammad Khan ji, a distinguished politician and a public personality, a visionary and a thought leader as the chief guest. During his distinguished career, he has proven himself to be a man of action with enormous achievements. His address today has not only been enlightening in so many aspects, but has also given valuable tips for success route to the diploma awardees. His words of wisdom and inspiration today will go a long way to be a beacon light to the diploma recipients and to all students and others. On behalf of the Institute and the Board of Governors, I deem it a unique honor to convey our gratitude and sincere thanks to you, sir. Guest of honor in today's function, Dr. Ajit Ranade, is a well-known economist and also a member of our Board of Governors. In his interesting speech today, he has thoroughly analyzed the current economic scenario with facts and figures, and also aptly identified the opportunities available to new managers. We thank him for finding time to address the passing out batch and filling them with wise thoughts that will go a long way towards guiding them in their future endeavors. Thank you, Dr. Ranade. I express our sincere gratitude and thanks to Member Board of Governors Shri Alok Gupta ji for his motivating and gracious participation today. Convocation ceremony is the momentous occasion for diploma recipients. Today's ceremony is an occasion for the class of 2020-2022 to be remembered for a lifetime. I convey our appreciation and blessings to them and wish them success in their future life. In the first half of February this year, we had 2 convocations for bestowing diplomas on 2018-20 and 2019-21 batches of students respectively. While the functions were held physically, we were deprived of the chance to invite the guests and parents owing to COVID protocol restrictions on seating. This time, however, these restrictions have been removed and we are able to invite the parents and the guests physically. I express special gratitude to the parents for being physically present here. Award of diplomas to their wards is indeed a special occasion for every parent. We have been very fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues who have been working tirelessly and have left no stone unturned in looking into the minutest details towards making suitable arrangements for the success of this convocation function. I take this opportunity to convey sincere thanks to the faculty, officials, staff, and students of BIMTECH. I also sincerely acknowledge the presence of media and express our gratitude to them for covering this event. We thank you all for being with us today and for all the attention. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I request all present to please arise and join in the rendering of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Please note that the academic procession will now be leaving the venue. All present are requested to kindly rise and keep standing till the procession leaves the venue. Nobody will move. Please remain standing.